I am freeze drying some of my breast milk because it lasts for up to 3 years and I just want to be able to use it when he's a toddler and get sick or anything like that. And plus we're coming up on 6 months, which breast milk only stays good in a regular freezer for 6 months and we don't have a deep freeze. We really need to get one because I want the rest of my milk to last for a year and we have yet to tap into my stash. So we shall see, but I'm also a little nervous because I feel like my supply has randomly dipped. I'm 15 going on 16 weeks postpartum, and I feel like my pumping outputs have been so small compared to what they were. So I'm focusing really heavily on my nutrition and my hydration for the next couple of weeks just to see how we are and monitoring his weight gain. But I just want to have some of this freeze dried. I only did 75 ounces just because I want to make sure that like this works and that he also takes it from the like powder form. So we shall see, but I'm using Milkify. This is not sponsored. I paid for everything with my own money. So the 75 ounces, their smallest one. This is like the checklist that they sent me for the shipping and like all the different steps that we have to take. This is our little handy dandy cooler. So let's get our breast milk and let's pack. Look at how yellow my milk was because it was fresh. I can't believe he's almost 4 months old. It makes me really sad. I was debating on if I froze my most current milk or my older milk, but I just figure my older milk, one, is packed with a ton of nutrition because like this still is definitely some colostrum. But then on top of that, I also just want to make sure that like none of my milk goes to waste. So we're gonna put 75 ounces into the little cooler here, and it's got like a little lining in there as well that they provided. Okay, so I got everything packed in the cooler. I did end up having to use some of my more current milk because the cooler is a little bit small, and I packed all of my like original bags in only 2-ounce portions just because I was worried about, I didn't know how soon we would have to tap into my freezer stash. And obviously when they're that little, they're only eating like 2 ounces at a time, and I didn't want to waste a bunch of milk. So 2 ounces in here in each individual bag was kind of a lot. So I ended up putting in a couple of 5-ounce bags that are more current milk so that I could make sure that I had the 75 ounces in here. This is the box that the kit came in originally. I put that cooler that I filled my milk with back into here. There was a separate label that sealed my little cooler shut that had my name and my ID number on there. They also sent me a shipping label, which I'm going to attach to this box, and you either drop it off at FedEx or you schedule a FedEx pickup to come get it, and your milk stays cold in here for up to 3 days. There's like no ice packs involved or anything. It's just a medical grade cooler. So the next step in this process will be that I ship it back to them, and then they will ship it back to me in a powder form. And I think if I remember correctly, I did pay for the nutrition analysis as well, because obviously as a dietitian, I'm like really curious what the nutrition analysis of my milk is. So we shall see what everything comes back with, but I will share with you guys as soon as I get it back.